here we are again, looking over the cold sheet ice of this planet in a long search for anything that can get me off of this planet and onto, well, maybe not that planet, but at least maybe that green one over there. So, I have made some changes, and I discovered that the reason why the videos may change a little bit into Minecraft when I'm moving around was the bitrate. Now, anyone who knows a little bit out of movies or videos would have, of course, screamed this at the screen when they knew this, but since I'm new to this was a little bit of a epiphany on my part, let's just put it like that, and I hope that this next video is gonna look a little bit less like a butt. With that, I thought that it would maybe be canonically better to say that now that I've found a place that can get me hydrogen, so this place has some, this place has a hydrogen tank and has O2H2 generators that are now fully repaired and now have the proclivity to make me more oxygen and hydrogen. To now say that my character has now the hydrogen again to fly. Which means that I'm from this point on going to try to use the jetpack. This is not going to make the game that much easier, but since we're getting close to the part where we're gonna build, it will be very useful to use. It will not make the game easy, it will not make the game simple. I can guarantee you that much of what we're gonna do is still very difficult. Because the first thing I'm gonna try to do during this episode is first trying to get that big broken ship. This is gonna be a tough one. What I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna drop all my good tools, and I'm only going to go with poor man's tools over there, because I can guarantee you that I'm gonna die a lot, like a lot. This is I've done this a few times on other saves, and I can guarantee you that at first glance it might look like a simple, task, but it's going to take a lot of tries to get at least close enough to dodge the guns. With big ships like this, there's guns on every side, so this is gonna be a tough one. Now, like I said, I really want to use the jetpack in this way. Just because last time, maybe like the second to last episode, I tried getting close to the ship with a burner vehicle. It didn't go well. Now, I have gone to other ships before with the method of tunneling. So just grab a drill and just drill my way over there. The problem is that it works. That's not the problem. The problem is not that it doesn't work. It is just very boring to watch and also very boring to do. And if I have to do that for every big ship that we've found so far, this already kinda slow game, at least this game mode, is gonna become even slower. And I really don't wanna do that myself, and I also really don't wanna do that onto other people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the jetpack to do suicide runs. Now what a suicide run is I'm gonna fly directly to that big broken ship. And the first haul that I'm gonna do is literally just see where are the guns. Then I'm gonna take a method of approach to try to get closer and try to get to an angle where I will not get shot and try to take over the plane like that. Now, this is gonna take a while, and I can guarantee you that this is gonna take more than once or twice. Maybe if I'm very lucky it will work. But I've done this a few times on other saves, and it is very difficult. So what we're gonna do is just approach. Ooh.
Health critical.
Okay. So, that was actually a lot better than expected. Damn. Alright. So, we managed to get at least to the interior of this. The only problem is that we'll have to see if we can actually... I don't think I can fix this one. Okay, I'm not dead yet, so perhaps I can get close to this. That was a very interesting approach, let's just put it like that. If I remember correctly, I think I had to get the construction components down to 3, and then I can get the computers. So let me just... there's no steel in that. Is there steel in this? Yeah, but then it might break. Let's get some steel from this. Yeah, I think if I hit this power, this will just break. Let's just put a few steel plates in there. There is a sweet spot for this. Let's see. Yeah, see? I have to get it to 3 out of 20 construction comms. If I put one more steel plate in there. It's very interesting how this works. Oh? What? That doesn't make any sense. That has worked so far every single time when I did this. But for some reason now it doesn't. Alright. Yeah, see? Breaks one power cell. Alright. We'll have to figure this out some other way. We might be able to take over that if we can get to that. Okay, we're back at 70 health. Let's see if we can get to that hydrogen tank over there. Maybe that one is a little bit more fixed. It has green over there, so it should be. Yeah, this one's completely broken. Alright, let's see if we can manage this. Alright, we're not dead. Alright, let's hack this thing. That's the problem when you get only a tier 0 drill or a grinder. Alright. Now let's see if I can reach that keypad without getting shot. Then we can have at least a little bit of a semblance what's going on this ship. Can I get to it? Yeah, there we go. Without dying, please. Right, so let's see what we have here. We have a whole bunch of rocket turrets. We have some welders. They're probably for auto repairing some of the weapons. Large iron thrusters. There's 3 interior turrets. Okay, that's not a lot. A whole lot of hydrogen thrusters. A whole lot of gyroscopes. A whole lot of Gatling cannons. There's 1 flight seat. Okay. Some control panels. I don't think they take over the base. Some airtight hangars. Okay, so it seems that I only got the back side of a big ship. Now there's only 3 small turrets, but there's a whole lot of Gatling turrets. We need to get to the flight seat, but I don't know where that is. So we're gonna quickly try to find that. If I was a betting man, it would be up there somewhere. Now, I don't know how many guns are on the top. If there's only guns on the side, then my work is a little bit easier. Not dead yet. I'm gonna try to get to that part over there. Not dead yet. This is a very big ship. Now let's just say if I die, there's a Gatling gun up there. So I don't think me being over there is gonna work. But I need to find that flight seat. That one wants to shoot at me. There's some hangar doors. Oh, this will be a nice base. But I don't know if I can fix this. This is a very big base. And it's tough to see where the front is and where the back is. Ooh, that's a Gatling gun. Now if I can get over there, maybe I can explore more.
Energy low.
I know. Okay. No Gatling guns over there. What is this? A projector. Control panel. Let's just take them over just in case. I'm unsure if they are what can take over a base. I doubt it, but we still need to find where the flight seat is. Like, I would still think it would be up there, which would be a problem because that one will shoot at me. It's probably not in here either, right? Here's some interesting. There's a lot of gravity generators here. That's good because the gravity components are always good to have. Oops. I hope that doesn't. Me and my big mouth.
Fuel low.
I know. This is a dead run.
Fuel
As is. Oh, yeah, that was to be expected. It's sad that I already blew up a part of the base. Alright. First exploration was mildly successful. So, we know a lot about the ship already. There's a lot of guns, mostly on the sides, less on the top. So if we approach from the top, we might also find more about where the flight seat is. So we already know there's only one flight seat, no cryo sleep, no cockpits. This should be at least a little bit easier to explore. So let's try this again, but take a more up-top approach. Alright.
Your health is critical.
Well, I made it to the part where I thought the flight seat is, and I think it's more like a rail gun. Something can see my feet. Now this is... Oh. something can saw everything, see everything. So it's more at the front. Let's try this again. So what I did see was that there's like a more of a front area on this side. Or is it maybe the front on that side?
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Well, this is a fine pickle. It is not on the bottom side, at least. And since I have no more fuel, this is gonna be death. So let's run. Oh, sad. It is a very tough one because we are looking for only the flight seat. Now we didn't find it at the front on the first part, so maybe it is on this side. Well, I did say that I was gonna die a lot today. Seems like I wasn't lying. Love that you can still see the marks of the first time I did this, when I did the bonsai run. Ah, I screwed that up. I almost had the chance to destroy one of the Gatling guns. They won't shoot you if you're right in their face. And taking over one of those would be already quite a win, because it would be one less Gatling gun to worry about. All those body locations around it.
Low health.
I know. Alright, we're back at our starting location. With 38 fuel. Now, the thing is though that this looks like a backside as well. But that part that side over there looked like a backside as well. Like, what is the front side of this? Or the supposed to be front side, because there's not much left of it. Gosh golly. Gosh, this is tough. Now, there's also another thing that I can do, which is just destroy all batteries. But the problem with that is I will lose quite a bit of materials. Like, there's also a lot of batteries, so it's gonna be tough. You know what? This is a safe area for now. I'm just watching the roof like a hawk. The more roof turrets are broken, the easier this is gonna be. I'm also paying attention to like the names on the conveyors If most of them are upside down, that would also be an indication. But it seems like these keypads are also like right side up, so I would assume that the flight seat is somewhere up top, but it's hard to really put it in practice if I can't find it. Ooh, there's a Gatling gun. It was looking at me. Like, just getting these boys would be lovely. Look at that, 960 thruster components. Like, that is just pure jackpot. If I can get this thing to work, doesn't even matter, or if I can get this thing taken over, doesn't even matter if I use a large majority of the ship. If I can just get thruster components alone, that would already be remarkable. Let me look at the layout of the ship. This looks like it's the middle. There's gyroscopes on that side and gyroscopes on that side. Hydrogen tank there, batteries, batteries. That would mean this would be the middle of the ship. That would mean either that is the front or that is the front. I would assume that is the front. And there's also a few Gatling guns turning around over there, which makes me very nervous. Like, I would assume it's over there. To get there safely. I only have 30 fuel left. Doesn't help that most of the ship is on fire as well. Yeah, there's a Gatling gun looking straight at me every time when I take a jump. I think I need to get to work on destroying some of the Gatling guns. I'm not sure if I can find this without doing that. This might also be just an endless amount of death. Okay. Like, I would assume it's up there. Right up here. Somewhere. That's why I removed this block. And half blew up the ship. Oh, no, let's not fly too much. Like, tough. Let's see, there was a Gatling gun up there, so I have to be careful. There was some Gatling guns up here. Is that one? Oh, that's a big gun. That's also a big gun. Maybe they were a little bit more to the sides. Don't know what gun that is. That's a rocket. Don't much care for that. Is it maybe in here? This is just a stack of welders. Like, I barely even know what this is. Maybe like an auto maker of some sort. Let's just take this over for now. Who knows what it might contain. I at least know I can't make it. so it's good to keep intact. I've never worked with auto building anything, mostly because I didn't need it. Oh, I don't even know where that was. Tough, tough. Is there a part of the ship that I haven't explored yet? Because there's a row of Gatling guns on this side, so I'm gonna take a little bit of an approach from this side. Isn't it that bottom side, maybe? Did I not already go there once? I don't think I've been too much in that bottom side in the middle. Let's try to approach that.
Low health.
There's a conveyor sorter down there. So who knows? Maybe there's something interesting down there. Let's try it again. Let's try to go for the same location to land and get closer to it. The middle of the ship is the safest place to be. This part. Okay. Seems to be just a row of conveyor blocks.
Fuel low.
I know. Now the problem is that I also have another mod to take over grids. The problem with that one is that you have to remove all the turrets, so it would still be that you have to remove all the turrets. So it wouldn't really make this easier or harder, it would just be the same. I still gravitate towards that part of the ship to take it over. Ooh, that gun. That gun was just straight up looking at me. Okay. Not been to the right side before. Now, in this decoy building area, is there maybe like a... I didn't get shot last time. Is there not a flight seat here? No. What about like up there? All the way at the front. Oh, that's too... That's below the projector. That's just outside. Access denied? What am I access denied to? What's this? Oh, it's the welder. Okay, but we are at the front now, so let's just see if we can do something around here. Worst case scenario, we just remove some turrets. That's only a rocket turret. There's some turrets over there. I don't think the flight seat will be up here. This looks like... Is it the front? It has also thrusters on this side. Like it might look like the front of the ship. Damn, dead. Yep, was waiting for it. To make life a little bit easier for ourselves, and to make the flight back a little bit shorter, so I'll have some extra hydrogen to fly around with. I'm gonna approach with the rover. Yeah. I just don't know where this flight seat could be. If we could just take that part over. Problem is that from this side there's a lot of Gatling guns. It also doesn't look like there is a flight. There could be a flight seat there. I would almost say it's in that middle part at the bottom. But I do know that that entrance that I was looking at constantly, where the gravity generators are, has no guns on the inside. So if I can just fly in there, I have a straight line into the ship. So that's my approach. That's why I'm driving to this side. It would be around here. Alright. Well, let's hope I respawn here. This is the last survival kit that I activated, so...
Health low.
I know. Okay. We at least have a decent method of getting back into the ship. Just doing a last check around to see if the flight seat wasn't just somewhere in a very obvious spot. That middle area part would be below here somewhere. Let's just try it out. Nope. It's right there. Okay, let me cover that hole again. Gosh, this is tough. Ooh. What about up there? Didn't see it. I'm actually surprised that I survived that. I'm just gonna take a forcibly look around. I need to do something. Alright, let's... Let's throw it a little bit on plan B and try to destroy some of the turrets. Here's one. That's one turret down. Now, it's not a lot, but every turret down is one. Oh, this part. That looks interesting. How do I get there? It's also not here. Doesn't look like anything that would hide a flight seat from me. I swear, if the location is just like on the outside somewhere, because everything got blown up and it's just like out in the open and you're just like, oh, I'm right here. I swear that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. So let's start working on removing most of the guns like that one that are just like making it very hard to explore. Nice.
Fuel critical.
Can't believe I survived that. I also have that gun looking at me. There he is. like up here, probably on top of that conveyor. Yeah, alright. Well, that's one more gun gone. Well, then the other one is probably up on here. I believe that was also a Gatling gun, right? No, that's a much bigger gun. Right? Yeah, much bigger. Right, but one Gatling gun is at least gone. That's something. And I believe I had one of these MK2 Gatling guns up on here somewhere. Yeah, he still sees me. I mean, I need to take care of that one as well. Let's see if I can take that one out. And then we have that one that's above there. Ooh. Ooh. It's like such a dangerous destroy mission. It's somewhere here. But further down there. Nope. There we go. Every time you die, the lamps turn off. Makes it harder for me to see as well, but I sometimes forget it because I do everything like on automatic pilot, so to speak. That's another one gone. Now let's take care of the other side. Oh, well, it's fine. If we lose too much energy, can I not build one of the seats? Like the passenger seats? How far can I get? Oh, sure. I only need some power. And I've rested.
Fuel critical.
Now, oh, I didn't even know where that was. Probably, oh, down there. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we got a little bit further, and we started the correct location. What? I got shot by a single bullet to death? Alright. There we go. Hardly can even recognize what it's trying to create in this area. Alright. So, somewhere on the underside here is a smaller gun. Where would that be? Probably underneath a conveyor somewhere. Maybe here? Oh yeah, light. No, that's a rocket gun. Maybe on the other side of this. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let me quickly take a look from that side. It's a little bit further. It's like more underneath here. Not fully safe. Oh, it's the half block. Come on, let's. It's like somewhere underneath here. But I would assume it's connected to a connector. It's still looking at me. Right, let's take a peek once more. So it would be there. It would be underneath here. How? Where? Screw you. That's one more gun left. Or one more gun down. Now it's time to remove this one. Okay, that one's broken. Another MK2 Gatling. Down. Alright, let's quickly check how many we have currently. We have already destroyed quite a few. So this is going decent. Alright, let's see. Turret. We still have at least 5 Gatling and 2 interiors that are around. And let's just check. Flight seat. Yeah, there truly is a flight seat somewhere. No coordinates. Now, how many guns are still at the top of the ship that are intact? Well, this one, right? No, this one is sunk in. So the top of the ship is now for free for. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I sure hope this is the thing that will turn this entire ship. Come on, come on. Oh my fuck. No, wait, what's happening? Why did everything start shooting? They didn't shoot at my rover, right? Don't know what they fired at. So, most of the turrets are off. Alright. So, let's take a quick peek around. So, as we can see...
Fuel low.
Fuel
Critical.
I have not much... Oh wait, there's hydrogen tanks. If I can make it to that. One, two. All right. Can I just refill here? I want to just refill. Please, sir, can I have some hydrogen? I mean, I don't have any bottles with me. I mean, there's something very cheap I can do, which is just kill myself and then respawn at my ship, drive here. I just have to make sure that everything is indeed off. Yeah. Okay. Are there any reactors? No. Ion thrusters. All off. Hydrogen thrusters. That's a lot of hydrogen thrusters. All off. I mean, it might be very blown up, but could you imagine this entire space here filled with refineries? Just refineries with yield modules hooked up in this middle section. We have a lot of intact gyroscopes, which is very nice for the amount of steel plates that I need for it. Oh, not steel plates, the metal grids. I mean steel plates, that's 600 steel plates, that's also not cheap. But I think the biggest steal is all the ion thrusters. Like, having ion thrusters intact. 960 thruster components. Like, I might not have a very balanced ship because there's more hull on that side than this, but just having upwards and downwards ion thrusters this size is phenomenal. A good find. That's why I wanted this ship to be mine. Sorry for the yawn. It's already getting a little bit late here. That's why. I was also thinking about making these episodes an hour in length instead of 2 hours, just so I have more of like a goal set up, build up, pay off, and ending, instead of like a 2-hour slog. And then I'll try to make every episode at least working towards something. Did they maybe shoot at something in there? Oh, they shot at that. Oh, that's fine. Well, big broken ship. I'm gonna go for some of the big ships in the other episodes. So that's something I'm gonna do. For now, I think this will be the end for this one, just so I can keep these ones an hour long. Look at this big broken ship here. The thumbnail would have been better down here. A little bit closer, a little bit more to the side. Look at that. Look at the size of that ship. If I can make that ship work, that would be lovely. I think though that I would have to attach
Fuel critical.
yeah, fuel critical. I would think I have to attach something with big hydrogen thrusters at the end, but that's something that I'm gonna work towards. For now, yeah, we're gonna work on this ship probably as our base unless we find something even better. But I think this would be a phenomenal ship to work as a template that we can attach other parts into. Next episode, what we're gonna do is we have another big ship in our GPS coordinates. This is called Big Ship Unexplored. It is over. Where is it? There. The last time when we tried to get in there, we couldn't get in there either because of the guns that were keeping us. Now that we have the jetpack, we have at least more of a chance. So next episode, we're gonna go and try to explore that big ship as well. But at least until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye. Bye bye.